What is happening, Magnusites? So, Game Informer has released 12 minutes of Resident Evil 4 gameplay. Y'all know I gotta check this out. I found out last night when I was in bed around 1:30, and I was like, I'm too tired. I can't get out of bed to do this reaction. But I can now. Are you ready? Let's get it. It's in 4K too.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into Game Informer. I'm your host, Alex Van Aken, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of this exclusive gameplay footage that we have from Resident Evil 4 Remake, Chapter 5. We're going to be seeing some church gameplay, some Ashley gameplay, and some of the cabin fight, as well as, just overall fighting Ganado and trying to stay alive. So we've got about 12 minutes of footage here to show you today. And I'm joined by Marcus Stewart. How are you, Marcus?
I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be seeing this section again, because as I mentioned in the cover story I wrote, I had a lot of fun playing it.
Absolutely. We are, this footage starts out, and we are, simply escaping from the church. This is, how many hours into the game would you say this is, Marcus?
It's hard to say, because we don't know how long the other chapters are. It's got to be at least probably like 3-ish hours, I would guess.
Yeah.
This is not our gameplay, by the way. If people are wondering, this is a B-roll that Capcom provided, so this is someone on the team playing, not us.
Yes. We did play through this section, everything that you see today. An important disclaimer, Capcom did help out with accommodations for travel. That means like flights, hotel, in association with this cover trip. We didn't have any of those conversations. Like that's our bosses that handle all that. We kind of just show up and do our job. But it is an important disclaimer. That being said, we are not influenced by that.
Bruce, I've secured Baby Eagle.
Copy that. Is she okay?
Affirmative.
Well done, Condor 1. I'll dispatch a chopper ASAP. I'm sending you the coordinates for the extraction point. Make your way.
They changed the chick, didn't they?
Happened to Baby Eagle.
Copy that.
Hurry. The weather's getting worse. Bruce out.
So you see the Hunnigan conversations are in-game now, which is nice.
Oh, God.
You can kind of move around while it's happening.
Yeah, nice shot of the map there, going to the helicopter extraction point where nothing will go wrong, I'm sure. In the beginning you saw Leon and Ashley sort of just talking about like, hey, we need to get out of here. Fun fact, without spoiling, there's a little extra area in that upper deck that you can find if you don't want to just beeline it straight for that ladder. So keep an eye out up there. I found it on my playthrough. We are making our way through here. Leon being a gentleman, moving that out the way because he's all big and strong.
Spread out.
Okay.
Get her. Oh. He did that ruthlessly.
Yeah, this part was pretty fun to get through. I tried to get through it stealthily the first couple times.
Oh, yeah. Leon is a savage in this. You. I mean, y'all knew I was getting it, but I'm really getting it.
So you're going to notice there's going to be a few jumps in the clips here. Again, that's a Capcom thing, so this isn't going to be a straight
a lot more wriggly detail
the
there.
Chapter. It's going to jump around at points. But as you can see, the flash grenade still very effective against those tentacle transformed Ganado.
Transform.
As we enter the cemetery, you get a little
I
bit
am Magnus Prime.
A little bit of a taste of one of
I'm
the side
watching
quests, which is sort of
Resident
spent
Evil
on the
4
cemetery puzzle. And
remake.
you can see you can still shoot birds' nests to get those precious eggs, or I guess a chicken egg that's in a bird nest in the tree. Don't ask me how that works. But I mean, in the original game, you killed snakes and got chicken eggs, which was always kind of weird. There he is.
Took care of a request. Well done.
Man himself.
Look at you.
So you can see you're turning in side quests,
I got
which is what you're going to be
something new
doing.
for you.
One has to wonder how he moves with all that heavy equipment in that code.
It's a video game world, man. He probably
He's pretty
teleports.
strong. He's kind of like a Dragon Ball, like Piccolo, weight and training gear. He's probably pretty strong.
I was thinking he's just like into CrossFit. You know?
We don't know. He's a mysterious figure. As you see, we're upgrading our equipment here. You can upgrade knives now, as mentioned in the cover story,
Okay.
which is nice, which you're going to be needing because
Right there.
they have limited durability.
Ah.
And you're going to be using it quite a bit for the new parry mechanic, which I enjoy. And you can see there's another side quest right there. You're going to want to keep an eye out in the environment for those blue flyers.
Okay.
Oh, so there's the Wild Doll quest.
Hope you can make him invincible.
That was one of the more involved quests that we saw so
Absolutely.
far.
I like Melee.
And you won't see the solution in this footage, but you will see sort of what's on the other end of
They
the
got all
side
the
quest
dry
footage.
ice out in this room.
Yeah.
The dog is hard to find. We are going to show the dog, but the way to find the dog will be, I guess, a little bit of a mystery. And also, important to note, we turned left when we left that door. There's another path behind us if we were to turn right out of that door that goes into an underground tunnel that like takes you up through a well in the village.
Damn,
So
he's
there's a lot of
savage with
paths
that.
available.
Yeah, like when we both came through here, we just assumed just the way the camera's framed. We're like, okay, it's the only way to go. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to play this.
The society was like, hey, check this out. And we were like, oh.
Yo, he hit her with the front kick. The hop front kick.
Diligent Knight. That lady thought she could take a pitchfork to Leon. Didn't work out for her. And this is
I was gonna just comment on the rain. I know that there's a lot of talk about
Rain Gate.
Rain Gate. I do agree. I think it can be tuned down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does feel like
It's a little
intentionally, like it is intentionally obfuscating the environment. It
Yeah.
kind of adds to that tension. Like you can't see what you're shooting.
Yeah.
I do agree, though. It's a bit much.
Yeah.
And you know what would
I
be great,
agree
Marcus,
with
if
you,
there's
sir.
a rain slider. I'm kidding.
Yeah. I just want a nice little downpour. So you see, I love the lighting in this game. You know, like it just the bloom on the flashlight and just how dark everything is. Like it just makes especially like interiors like this. If you lift Ashley up to do her thing, get Leon up there. Yeah, it just makes the interiors creepier. Like that, like the first time that owl made me jump because you just see the glowing eyes in the dark.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god, like what is that?
She wearing shorts
I
now?
will say there are a couple of times when I was playing the demo where
changed that
I was
too.
kind of in a very dark environment and Leon wasn't pulling up his flashlight, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm just kind of like clambering around in the dark. It was mostly like outdoor. Oh,
There he
it's
is.
the dog.
Look at that
Ow.
thing. It's got like weird. It looks like a scorpion tail. Now that I'm looking
Yeah,
at it again.
it does.
So yeah, Capcom also pointed out, for those wondering, that this dog is not the dog that
Dog
Leon
damage.
can rescue in the original game, because in this game he's presumably dead. So at the time we kind of were like, oh, maybe this is the dog, but they were very clear to point out, like, nope, different dog. And you're like, okay.
Okay, well, that's what everybody's going to think.
But yeah, that
They
dog
also
fight's
wouldn't-
pretty hard.
They also wouldn't definitively answer if it was the same dog in this game as in the old game. In terms of the one that's dead at the beginning of the game, they're like, maybe it's not the same dog, and it's like, okay.
So you see a blue medallion up there as Leon
Okay.
takes it out. So you see it's 1 of 5. So I asked Capcom about that because in the original game it was kind of like 15 in the same area. They
Yeah.
said that that side quest reappears in different parts of the map. So you're going to be shooting. It sounds like you're going to be shooting medallions outside of just like the village area, and they just sort of like divide them into like batches of 5.
He definitely looks really different. I don't know why they changed his face. Before he looked like John Morrison.
Hey, I see you found your relations in Utah.
Senorita has a name, Miss Ashley. You are?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I don't know why they're changing everybody up. Changed him up, changed the girl up. Leon
And
looks
due
the
to the
same.
cuts,
Girl looks the
there's a
same.
lot of that village before the bridge that we ran over that you can fight through and explore. Like there's a lot that they didn't show in this footage. It's where, at least during our playthrough, the brute first appears, the cow-headed enemy.
Right.
In that area just before the bridge that we crossed. But,
Yeah, because in the footage we've put out of this, people have seen the cow guy shows up in this
appears
fight,
here.
but you actually fight him
Woo!
well before this. So
Yeah, so when he
seems
shows
like
up
he's
in the
gonna
fight,
be
Woo!
yeah, he's definitely a recurring enemy. But when he shows up in the fight, you've already had to fight him
Woo!
before, and so I feel like it's extra tense because it's like, oh my god, I gotta fight this guy now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
I saw some people speculating that he might be a single persistent
Nice.
enemy that follows you. I'm
No.
pretty sure that is not the case. Yeah, I think he's
No,
just another
I have-
enemy type.
I have killed him several times in different areas.
Yeah.
Just a new enemy type.
So this fight was pretty wild, as it is in the original, but even more so here. And there he is, Mr. Bullman. There's been a lot of like back and forth, like is he a cow? Is he a
that
bull?
spinning
But I
back
was like,
kick?
he's got a horn there. That'd be a bull thing.
Well, a bull is just a cow. It's a male cow.
I mean, yeah, they're the same thing. But I mean, like bulls have horns.
Okay.
And,
But you never think of him like that, though. This cow
Listen,
just seems female.
single
Yeah.
horn there.
Cow
Looks
and
like
bull.
as Leon just gets pummeled.
And yeah, that's the end
Cattle,
of
right? So
the
a bull is a
action
male
gameplay.
cat.
Got to show off. This is a look at
Never thought
putting
about it
gems inside of treasures to increase
Yeah, I
their
remember
value.
that, yeah.
Of course, if you different combinations of gems net you different bonuses.
Can't wait to play.
There are
this.
now customized cases that have different bonuses. So, like the black case has an increased drop rate for L resources.
Yeah.
And you can pick up charms as well. A little chicken charm. The charms and the cases they give you little passive bonuses.
Yeah. And you can do that stuff in the typewriter menu, as you saw. So you can't do that all the time, just when you reach those saves.
Okay.
To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark GameInformer.com/
I can't believe it's over that
Resident Evil
fast, is
and
it?
subscribe to our
Damn.
YouTube channel. Thanks
My
for
12
watching,
minutes
and
just
we'll see you
went.
soon.
Thank you, Game Informer, for putting this video up. You guys are the best. Man. I am sad. I want more. That was badass. It all looked good. I just didn't like how they changed the two characters. That was it. Other than that, that was perfection. No, three things. Well, if you want to count two. Two things. They changed the two characters' looks. And second, the rain. That rain, I was like, I could see this being irritating. I don't like that. Other than that, that was perfection. Although perfection would mean no flaws, but hey, that was a 9.9 for me. That was a 9.9. That was damn good. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. If you enjoyed my reaction and thoughts on the footage, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And I will see you in the next video. 10 million subscribers. Woo!